going on, guys? How you doing? My name's Mike. This is Josh. We're going to be talking about week one, who to sit, who to start. This is obviously week one of fantasy and not only football. We're looking at the matchups for this week. We have Mahomes going against Detroit, which I think Detroit is an obvious, which, I mean, they did get a better team all around. But, I mean, Kelsey could be out. They said his knee's hurt. So Kelsey could be out for week one. I think that, you have Philly going against New England. I think Philly's
still there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't see them having any problems. But the Lions, with Mahomes, I don't know. Mahomes might be coming out thinking it's an easy game. If Travis Kelsey is out, he might have that Super Bowl on his back thinking, this one's in the bag, and the Lions can come out and take it right out from under him.
No, that's true. I mean, I think that the Chiefs are the Chiefs. So, I mean, even without Kelsey, I think that Mahomes is still, I think, obviously the favorite there in that week one. I mean, same thing with Hurts. Hurts is playing New England. I mean, New England hasn't, I don't know.
New England, I don't see anything
I
coming
saw
from
something
them this year.
with, I think they were saying Juju. They're saying that his leg could be shot.
Oh, if they don't have Juju,
his leg could be shot.
Mac Jones can barely throw it to Juju. I don't.
That's a good point. That's a good point. So I mean, I think that's another easy one. I think where's that? Josh Allen plays the Jets. Buffalo plays the Jets the first week.
That's a good game. That's a real good game.
That should be great. And they're where are they? They're in New York too.
Yeah, we'll
in
see
New York. I mean, what do you think? Jets? I mean,
it's hard to tell now. Obviously, I'm going to go for the Jets because I'm a New York fan, but we got to see how that chemistry is with Aaron Rodgers taking the helm for the first time,
I mean, I thought he still played good on the back end of
absolutely.
With Green Bay. I
Absolutely.
mean, I thought that it was, obviously silly for them to just say, all right, the greatest quarterback or one of the greats. Just go ahead. Go to the Jets.
Yeah, go to another team that we have to verse. But, he's got some people to throw to. I think the Jets are gonna have a pretty good time out there.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the game of one of the games of the week, just to see what Aaron Rodgers is like for
exactly.
Just
the
to see what
team is looking good, offense and defensive wise.
Yeah, the defense is
stacked.
Stacked. Yeah, the defense is great. Much. I think they have the most to lose, though. I mean, you have such a stacked team, and if this just blows up in their face.
Yeah.
I mean,
they really are. They might have a curse.
You got Dalvin Cook. You got a great team.
Got a great team.
It's just a matter of putting all those pieces together and doing something with it. I think I don't know what's going on with Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow's out for.
Yeah, right.
I'm guessing for week one.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. That would have been a good game if Joe Burrow is in because the Browns are looking good this year too.
He's expected to play.
Okay.
Surprisingly, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a good game, too. I can't wait for that one, too, because the Browns are looking good this year.
Yeah, I mean, if Deshaun Watson gets...
If he can...
does anything better,
really. Because, if he can't do it, they still have Nick Chubb to rely on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He might be the best running back in the league this year.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nick Chubb. Or Josh Jacobs. They're probably going to be right next to each other, honestly, the whole year. I think I am very high on the fucking Bears. Very high on the Bears. I think they got receivers now. They got some nice receivers. I know they drafted a receiver. I know they got DJ Moore now. So, I mean, I think that Fields has some. I'm pretty sure they worked on their line this offseason. So I think that that should be. You got Green Bay and Chicago. Those are. Right off the bat.
That's the best rivalry.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. So I mean, it should be pretty good. Herbert, how do you feel about Justin Herbert?
I'm not too big on the guy right now.
Honestly, I think he is very overrated.
Yeah.
Listen, he choked in the playoffs, right? I mean, he's got a lot to prove this year too.
Yes, he does.
I mean, who are they playing? They're playing Miami. I don't know. Miami's a
good team.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean they were a good team
threats.
On paper last year.
Yeah,
you had Tyreek Hill last year. You had Waddle. You had
Waddle.
I know.
Yeah, but you got Tua throwing to him, and
I mean, I don't know.
Tua is good. I like him. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if his arm. I don't know if his arm really keeps up with their legs.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I think that it literally all goes on him. If it, like if
He has
if
the-
he can't, yeah, he definitely
has the
does.
weapons.
Definitely does. Definitely has everybody. All the defense. Defense is really good. Decent, pretty good
Yeah.
too. They got Ramsey, right?
Yeah,
Ramsey's
Jalen.
on the Dolphins. And then you got Daniel Jones playing Dallas. Listen.
Another great rivalry
both
to start off.
both
the year.
big Giant fans.
Yeah. Hate the Cowboys deeply.
Yeah. So so I think I like Waller, the tight end they got.
Wow.
I think that was great, but we're gonna need more. There's, you can't have your whole offense rely on, they had.
Daniel Jones and Saquon.
Yeah, I mean they drafted that receiver. I want to say his name is Hyatt, something Hyatt.
Jalen.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he can catch. He's a receiver. And then who you got? Geno with Seattle again.
Geno is,
Yeah,
he's gotten better since he was on the Jets, I guess.
that's true. Yeah, but I mean there wasn't really much subject there either.
Yeah, he got DK to throw to.
Yeah,
So.
that's true. Yeah, it should be. I think it's an average year for Geno. I don't think. I mean, their schedules.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. They play Detroit next week, Carolina the following week. So, I definitely think that we have Brock Purdy too. That's to remain to be seen, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
he played
with
great
him.
last year.
Yeah,
those
but-
5. What do you go 5-0? Those last stretch of games before he got hurt again, and then came back out to try to win a game. But
There's only so much you can do if you can't play.
and then who else we got? We got Bryce Young.
Bryce
think of
Young, that's fun with Carolina. I don't know. He still needs to prove himself, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Still, I need to see more from him.
Now, who do we got? I know Stafford is probably looking for a bounce back year. I mean,
I mean, with Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson to throw to, if he can't do it this year, he might be done for him. Because he's
Yeah.
getting old now, How old is he? He's got to be in like 35, 36. At least.
at least. I think he's probably older than that.
Yeah, right?
38 maybe?
Still got that arm on him, though. He could yuck that ball as far as he needs to. That never goes away.
That's true. But look at Brady. I mean, Brady does this.
Yeah.
I mean, QBs have a lot. I mean, look at Aaron
Yeah, they do
Rodgers.
have a
I mean,
lot
I
of
think
staying
Aaron Rodgers
power.
will probably play another.
Well, doesn't he have
2
like a
years.
3-year contract or something like that?
He might.
It's not a 1-year contract.
Maybe. Yeah. No, I don't think. I'm not honestly not
I'm
sure.
positive it's not 1 year.
I don't know. I definitely think that this is going to be a phenomenal year in football.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
absolutely. So many great
Phenomenal.
teams. So
I think it's spread out enough this year where it's like you only get so many games to watch on TV if you're not
Right.
paying for it. So I think that they're all around. It's as long as everyone stays healthy, which
Which never happens,
remains to be
but-
seen. But another one, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, we gotta,
I mean, he's got the receivers.
that's right. He
You know.
just needs to get him there.
And then you got Kyler Murray. I don't even know what they're going to do with him.
He's a mess.
I think he's done.
He's a mess.
I don't see him.
Great quarterback. I love watching him play.
Yeah, no, he's a beast. I don't see him. I don't see them bringing him back at all.
He's just.
I think it's
a struggle with him.
He doesn't. He looks out of shape. I don't know if you saw pictures of him, but he
No,
looks
I
out of
haven't.
shape. I think that. They're gonna just watch this year and try to move him at the deadline, maybe, and hopefully they
he
can
plays
get
a couple
something.
good games. Maybe they'll trade him.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's a possibility. I'm going to running backs now. So obviously Christian McCaffrey's top 5. Obviously, you got Christian, Nick Chubb, you got Robinson from Atlanta. Is he a rookie?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was a rookie. Selected 8th overall, and he was a rookie. Huh. Sean Robinson. Yeah, I mean, I think Derrick Henry has another.
Yeah, as long as he stays
Big
healthy,
year.
he's a fucking monster. You can't stop that bad boy.
Pollard, I think, has a big. I think Pollard has a lot to
Pollard,
prove this
I
year.
love-
I think he's in a contract year too, so he needs to have a big year.
Saquon needs to have a big year.
Yeah,
He better have a big
Yeah,
year.
absolutely.
I swear, if he doesn't,
I mean, what was he last year? I mean,
He definitely performed last year.
Definitely, for sure.
You know.
Definitely his better years, and
For
yeah, he's
sure,
over
but
1,000 yards rushing.
Yeah, but from the years before, how many times he's gotten hurt and sat the bench to
How many
just
games
blow
he
your
played?
load on him.
Played 2 games in 2020.
Exactly, like
He had a mid-year.
his rookie year,
21.
and he played.
Yeah. It was only 2020. He only played 2 games. And I think that was the year he got hurt. He must have got hurt towards the end of 2021. Missed the last couple games. I don't know. I think that Josh Jacobs is 100% going to be one of the top 3 rushers in the league. I Eckler. I think Eckler's a toss-up.
He's the all-around threat. You could throw to him and you run with him.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't get the huge rushing yards for the year, because he has, he can match his rushing yards with his receiving yards.
Mm.
I love Eckler.
Yeah.
Fantasy and everything. I love Eckler.
Yeah, I've always stayed away from Eckler. I don't know why. I don't know if I've had just bad experience with Eckler in the past, but I stay far away from that. I don't know. The Chargers are. I guess they are.
That's true. The Chargers in a whole aren't the greatest team in the world, but it's good, so they can rely on him more.
That's true.
Fantasy wise.
Yeah. No, that's true. They have who's their receiver over there?
I can't even think.
He's definitely gonna be in the top 10, top 20 maybe. Oh, you got Mike Williams over there.
Oh, yeah, he's solid.
Who's the one that always gets hurt every year? And
yeah.
Who's that? What the hell was his name? Keenan Allen. There's his name. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen. I think it all kind of falls on him. How many games does he play? He hasn't played a full season. He gets hurt.
Yeah,
he had a good year 2021.
Yeah, always when he's on the field, he's a monster on the field.
Yeah, no, that's true. But when look at the last couple. I don't know. I think that remains to be seen too. I think that whole Chargers team, is just a weird,
weird mix.
Yeah, very weird mix. I'm very high on Higgins. I think Higgins is a beast. Higgins is a beast. I think him over. Do you think him over Jamar? Over Chase?
I don't know. Jamar Chase he was so good last year. I think he's gonna come in. Who's throwing to him?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, exactly. I just think he's got a better thrower. I don't know.
He carried my fantasy team last year. I don't know what he was. It was like every other week. It was like two touchdowns. I'm gonna shift over to the tight ends because I know that's kind of like a weird. Obviously Kelsey, Andrews. Kelsey and Andrews. They have Waller right in the top 5 here, which
good. That's probably one of
Daniel
Jones' tops.
Better than Kittle?
I wouldn't say better than Kittle.
Better than Ingram?
I would say better than Ingram.
Yeah?
Evan Ingram, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. You got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is great, but I don't know if he's going to use.
I don't know. I think Ingram's probably the one that surprised me. It's so low. I think Ingram's better than Pitts. I think he's better than I don't even know Pat Furmont from Pittsburgh.
Nah, that dude's fucking good,
yeah?
man. Yeah, he's good.
I don't know. I think of Pittsburgh is just. I think it's Pittsburgh is just a very mid.
Oh, absolutely.
Always,
right now. Not always. Once they lost Big
they
Ben.
got who's their QB?
Pickett.
Yeah. I think he's due for a good year. I think the Jaguars have a solid year. I think the two teams that are kind of being slept on right now. I think the Jaguars and I think the Bears. Which maybe people aren't sleeping on the Bears, but I sincerely think the Bears are definitely going to be a playoff team this year.
They could definitely make a good run.
I strongly. Yeah, I'm not saying they go,
all the way.
all the way.
It'd
But I'm
be
saying
great.
I
I'd
think
love
that
to see somebody other than Kansas City in the final.
yeah, I
in the
mean,
Super
I don't.
Bowl.
I think the
Although I
dynasty
love
of
them to
Kansas
the death.
City is going to be
Yeah, I
here for a
mean,
very long time.
yeah,
I think it's going to be just like New England with Tom. You know, like they'll win one, they'll lose one, they'll win two.
Because he's just so great.
He's too good, and you know, if he could stay healthy, you know, if he's healthy, I mean,
He's just
you know, like there's really no stopping that
stopping
team.
him.
They lost Tyreek, and it didn't make a difference. Didn't make a damn
difference.
difference.
Nothing at all.
And Tyreek is trying to, make it seem like, oh yeah, he needs me, and he just goes right out and wins a Super Bowl like that. It's crazy. Defenses, obviously Niners.
Yeah.
Niners are always. I feel like that's a yearly thing. I know Dallas is always in the top 5. They have the Jets at 5 this year.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Where do they have the
might
Giants sitting at? Good old Giants. Oof, 24th.
Wow,
Behind the Titans. Yikes. Which I don't really agree with that. I know they have some good linemen. I know they have.
The D-line is decent.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
They have the Williams cat.
Yeah, that guy with the weird name.
Leonard,
something like
something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically all the projections that we're thinking that are gonna look like for this year. Who's your early prediction for Super Bowl? Without seeing anybody, just preseason.
I mean, obviously, it's hard not to say the Chiefs, but like I said, I don't want the Chiefs. I could see Burrow getting back in there for sure.
For sure,
that team is just very good around him, all around.
I agree.
And honestly, I could see the Browns making a pretty deep run. They got a pretty good squad behind them, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know. That all depends on Deshaun. I mean, I think Deshaun is like, he carries the weight of that team. If he wants to massage them to victories, I mean, that's all his choice. I mean, I think that it's what I saw last year was awful. I mean, granted, he had nobody. Granted, the team was awful. But, if you had that much time off and, you didn't look that great, what were you even doing? But yeah, I think I'd probably say I think the Bills. I think the Bills are gonna get in there. You think the Cowboys get in there?
No chance. And that's not even coming from biasness. That's not even a biased answer.
I don't know.
They just don't. Dak Prescott isn't really looking that good. I mean, Zeke's
gone.
I mean, I don't know why I said Zeke.
Zeke's
Pollard, gone. He's good and all, but like you said, he needs to prove himself. They ain't got too many weapons. Their defense is all right. Still.
That's true. I think Bills Niners would be kind of cool.
Bills Niners
maybe
nice.
Bills Lions.
Bills Lions.
Cool. Yeah.
You're saying the Lions are gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but they don't have any chance of beating the Chiefs this week 1. That's what it is.
Well,
can't beat them week 1, but
they need time to gel.
Okay,
they need time. They need time. It takes time. Listen, the Falcons. You could always say the Eagles. You could say the Eagles.
Yeah. I hate the Eagles.
I don't want to say the Eagles. I don't want to say
the
Eagles, but you could say the Eagles. The Vikings, are always
oh yeah.
Are always like
always a fucking sleeper.
Yeah. But they always choke in the finals, or in the conference finals. Yeah, I could definitely see Bills Niners, especially if that Niners team is just too good.
Yeah, they got so many weapons.
It's too good. Yeah, the defense is great. You got McCaffrey, you got Debo.
Yeah, Debo.
You got Ayuk, right? Ayuk's over there. Brandon Ayuk is over there. I think that's a very high possibility. Where did Carr go? Do you know where Derek Carr went?
Isn't he?
Was it the Saints?
No, Winston's on the Saints.
Winston's done.
He is?
I thought so.
I thought I just saw something the other day that he's
Winston's like a backup,
signed.
I thought. Saints.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on Saints.
Saints. Yeah, no, Winston. Winston's. Where is Winston? Where did he go?
Could have sworn I just seen something.
Yeah, damn it, Winston. That's Mudhead. That's not going to work.
Beast in mud. Actually, just sold him for $220K because I got RG3.
Where did he go? Is he? Maybe he's still. Maybe he's like the backup for the
Yeah,
Saints
it must
now.
be. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
he's the
I saw
backup.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, I think that the Saints should just cut to it and name Taysom Hill the
absolutely.
QB.
I don't know what they're waiting.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
Because once you put him in, it's the biggest target in the world. Oh my God, they're gonna do something crazy this play. Like
it's
make it
silly
a little...
because it's like all right, we did too good with Taysom. Let's just.
Oh yeah, wow.
Let's just.
What are you, a 5-year-old trying
Let's just
to
slow it down a little bit.
Oh, he did too good. No, that doesn't happen.
That's how they think over there. I'm convinced. And it's like every year they go, this is the year we're going to use Taysom to his full capabilities.
He should be on that field every snap.
Every
Quarterback,
snap.
running back, wide receiver,
tight end,
everything.
Everything. I agree. A little pivot here. I saw. Did you see Colorado upset?
Oh my God! I was watching that at the bar yesterday. It was wild.
What was it? TCU?
Wild game. Yeah, 40.
TCU.
What is it? 45 to 42. A wild game.
Yeah.
Just and Coach Prime.
Yeah.
Doing what he does.
Yeah. Who was so? They had that receiver. Who was that receiver that was like he was playing defense and he was receiving?
I
I
saw
just saw something on it not too long ago.
But
I don't really follow. We don't really follow college football, but I know that this is like one of the bigger stories right now is that they upset. Like no one thought this team was gonna be anything.
Colorado.
Yeah, I mean Colorado.
Never
Yeah,
heard
exactly.
of them before coming out.
Exactly.
I mean, and just a slugfest, just a firefight.
Crazy. Yeah, it was Hunter. Right, Travis Hunter. Yeah, that's crazy. Hunter played more than 100 snaps in his first game. Led the team with 119 yards. That's crazy.
Wow.
And he was picking the ball off too. He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
That's what I love to see. Hustle.
Hustle. Exactly. I know we have who's your pick for a sleeper? Who's the guy you went for on fantasy this year that you're like, all right, this is the guy that's gonna kind of help me out a little bit, low key in those late rounds.
Although because I picked him up so late, Brandon Cooks. I picked him up in like the 10th, 11th round.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah. He's not going to be the biggest producer, but for a 10th, 11th round pick, that wasn't my worst pick I've ever made.
No, that's not bad. I was able to get Odell pretty late in the rounds. I am very high on Odell this year. Very high. I think he's
that Ravens squad is just.
Yeah, he signed a 1-year deal with a bunch of you make a certain amount of catches and you'll get bonuses and shit like that. So I think it's only going to be more enticing for him.
Oh, absolutely! I love that.
For him to be.
He needs something. He's the type of guy that's just like, oh, if you let him go out there, he's just going to try to do fancy stuff. I love Odell. He's just going to try to get his stats.
Yeah, but I mean. That Ravens team I love to see Odell back and healthy. That should be cool to see.
I love how they play the game. Fast offense, constantly coming at you. Lots of weapons. You don't know what Lamar is gonna do. Whether he's gonna hand it off, pass it, run it himself. I love Lamar. He's one of my. He's not the best quarterback in the league, obviously, but I think he might be my favorite.
Yeah,
I love watching.
He's definitely fun to watch.
He's so fun to watch.
It gives me very Vic Cam Newton.
Yes. Cam was a.
Yeah,
Cam was a truck.
Cam was great. Don't even start with Cam. Cam Newton was a beast. I think. What is he doing now?
Well, he actually got in a truck accident, so
Really?
Don't you remember he got in like a bad car accident? That was like.
Oh yeah, that was
kinda like
that was a while ago.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that was the reason why, but that was at the end of his career.
Mm.
I don't think he's on the team at all. He does like a podcast now.
Mm. Okay. All right, so I'm looking at the odds here to win the Super Bowl. You got the Chiefs, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Bills. You got the Eagles, the Bills, the Niners, the Bengals.
With the Browns.
They have the Cowboys higher than the Jets.
Oh, are you out of your mind, NFL? Fox Sports, you're out of your mind.
They have the Cowboys higher than the
Nuts.
Jets. That's
Watch how
crazy.
good Dak Prescott does this year.
See, but look at the Lions. The Lions are right there. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You're giving them no credit this week. I'm telling you.
Because you're playing the
they
Chiefs.
could come in. So
You're playing
what?
the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's coming off of a Super Bowl. They could be all in their head. Yeah, we're coming over. We're going to beat this Lions team. And then boom, Lions come out and smack them silly. I'm telling you. For all you bettors out there, don't take it from me, but.
Take it from him. Absolutely. Absolutely take it from him. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe the Chiefs, you're right. The Chiefs come out lackadaisical.
Thinking we got this. We got another Super Bowl. We got Mahomes leading us. I mean, it's very easy to get caught.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. That should be cool. It should be a good game to watch. I mean, it's like a revised Lions team now. You know, I think they're definitely better than they were last year. I know. I mean, C.J. Stroud you have in Houston too. He should be interesting to watch this year too.
C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, he's one of the rookies that they just brought in. Trey Lance is a backup in Dallas now. Trey Lance has probably played, 6 snaps maybe his entire career? Wow. 6 games in 2021.
Wow.
Damn. And I think he got hurt.
Poor guy.
And then he came in for Purdy, right? Was he on the Niners?
I think so,
Yeah, he was on the Niners. So he came in for Purdy in the playoffs or something and hurt himself again.
What a guy.
Dallas is right where you belong, pal.
Exactly. Perfect.
Dallas is right where you belong.
We're coming right where Tony Romo left off.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep that clavicle strong, buddy.
Jacoby Brissett. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't watch Washington enough to know if he's.
The Commanders.
Oh, sorry. The Commanders now, not the Redskins. I mean, who do they play? They play Arizona the first game, so I mean, I think they have a pretty decent chance of.
Yeah, poor Cardinals.
Yeah, darn, darn. And they play Denver. Oh man, what about Denver? I forgot about Denver.
Denver, Russell Wilson. He's still good. Although people don't give him any credit, I still like him, even though people say he's a weirdo. I think he's still a good quarterback.
I mean, yeah. You think you're high on the Broncos?
I'm not high on the Broncos at all, but I don't think they're gonna have a horrible season.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. We thought that last year. We were like, oh, this is the year Russell's gonna have a breakout year, and the Broncos got finagled big time. But yeah, so that's basically this week for football. You want to touch into basketball a little bit? You get a little basketball, and then we'll break off until next week. What do you think in basketball wise? What do you think? You got the Knicks. The Knicks added some. I mean, they kept who they really needed to keep. I would
How many years
say.
have you been saying that?
Yeah, that's true.
Every year it's
That's
that.
true. I mean, but I think they're progressively getting better.
And then they progressively end up messing it up some way.
Yeah, yeah. But listen, who they lost to Miami in the conference finals last year.
Yeah.
Miami was a powerhouse.
Yeah, they were.
They struggled in the finals, but they were a powerhouse. They just, Jimmy Butler couldn't be stopped.
He's Jimmy Buckets, baby.
I mean, Kyrie's still in Dallas now. I thought Kyrie was I honestly thought Kyrie was going to the Knicks. I really did. I thought it was going to be Kyrie or Harden. I don't think anyone wants Harden.
I've been done with Harden for years.
Yeah, I think Harden's
such a lazy player.
Seeing his way out, I think, yeah, he's awful.
Just
He's awful. He's like the Charles Barkley of
of
our generation.
Yeah.
He's literally
Just-
Charles Barkley.
Oh my god.
He's just jumping team to team. He's overweight.
Just walking around out there.
Just walking
Give me
around.
that.
Yeah.
Give me a 3. I'll do a
I mean,
step back.
Listen, that might be a little bit insulting to Charles Barkley, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, that's what it looks like. And he's a big dude. I mean, you're a guard.
Yeah, exactly. He's
he's
got
like
a
what?
belly on him.
Yeah, I mean, look at Zion. Zion's the same way. Zion's
Well, Zion was already built, 6'8",
Yeah.
240 or something
Yeah, but
when he was
does-
coming out. I mean,
yeah,
he was
that's-
already a big papa.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. He scares me. Which I think.
Yeah, he scares me too. I wouldn't want to see that.
No, well, obviously, I wouldn't want to see that either. But I think that this is what I think. I think that the Knicks should make that move and pick up Zion. Get Zion for cheap.
Got somebody, yeah.
Get Zion for cheap and fix his knee or
Work
whatever
with
the hell's
him,
wrong
yeah.
with him. Replace it. Put a
Do
rod in
something,
it.
yeah.
Figure it out.
Bionic legs.
Yeah, make him shed some weight. I don't know, because that Pelicans team, if that team is healthy, that is a dangerous team.
Yeah.
You got Brandon Ingram, you have Alvarado, I believe is on the point guard is over there. You would have him. You have Zion.
That's a good team.
But yeah, I mean, I think I don't know if they're saying that he's going to be coming back this year. I don't know if Zion's supposed to play this year. I know the last I heard was he was real focused on off-season training.
No, look at that.
Body ready. Yeah, I saw him working out the other day. He looks pretty big. Looks thicker than a Snickers.
Homeboy's huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Should be a fucking linebacker.
Yeah, seriously, he's playing the wrong sport. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly though,
No, it's the right thing. I mean,
man should be in tennis.
you could just bully
There's
him.
no contact in tennis, and you don't have to run much. Oh man, I mean, he's just something. He's
He's a specimen.
He's an animal.
Yeah.
You have USA beat
Oh, finally, they beat somebody?
they beat Italy today.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
What, they lost to Lithuania?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah, and they were like
Everyone
taunting
just-
them
yeah.
as they were leaving. Yeah, that's
Yeah. There should never be any reason that the United States... I mean, if anybody, yes, Lithuania, I can see
But
that.
I mean, these aren't like
Those Slavs can really ball.
but these aren't like you got Austin Reeves there. You got Mikal Bridges. You have Tyrese Halliburton there. It's not like you had.
Whoa, big names there.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa,
That's what I'm saying.
Shooting them
it's
out
not
there.
like
No,
the
no.
biggest name is probably Anthony Edwards. In that.
I'm saying there's zero reason that the USA should ever lose a international basketball game. Zero reason.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes shots just don't fall.
Shots just don't fall.
Oh shit. Oof. He's got some hops. He's got ups, that's for sure. He's definitely got some ups. Oh, Bogdan Bogdanovic is on. I guess he's on Italy.
Ah.
Yeah, but I mean, him and who else?
That's all you need, baby.
Yeah, I guess
Boban.
so. Nikola
And
Djokovic.
And Djokovic, that's a stack. They're both from
that's
Lithuania.
No, it's not. It's not the Jokic you're thinking about.
Oh.
That's yeah, you're thinking of Nuggets Jokic. That's
Yeah.
Trailblazers.
Oh my
Jokic.
God.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, my Atlanta.
Top 5 stars of next 5 years. You wanna give me a list of that? Who do you think's top 5 next 5 years?
Giannis still counts, right? Giannis ain't that old.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, Giannis is gonna be.
So they have.
He's just so.
They say
unstoppable.
aging out. So they say Jimmy Butler would be 38.
Oh,
Steph would be 39. AD would be 34. Which there's no way AD plays till
Anthony
34.
Davis.
There's no way. No, I'm a Laker fan, and there's no way Anthony Davis plays till 34. There's no way.
No way. Kevin Durant's 39. Stop playing, man.
No, I think they're saying like if this was in 5 years, like in
okay.
5 years, like these players would be aging
Okay.
out. Like Jimmy Butler would be 38,
34. Okay.
Paul George 37, Lillard 37.
I don't see Kevin Durant playing more than 2 more years.
Kevin Durant?
Mm-hmm.
You don't see him playing more than 2 years?
He's gonna get hurt next year. Watch.
This upcoming year or the following year?
This upcoming year, he'll probably get hurt.
No, I mean I think that's goes without saying. I mean, look at that Suns team. You had the same Suns team and added Bradley Beal.
Dirty.
Disgusting. Like, you don't even need
That's
KD.
what I'm saying. Once
Like,
Kate,
let him
exactly.
get hurt.
That's what he hopes for. He's
As
like, oh, this team is good enough. I'm going to
this
get
is
hurt and sit
great.
on the
This
bench
is
for the
this
rest
is
of the
great.
time.
I'll play in the finals, and it'll be all fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
What a horrible person.
Paul George, I think, is a bum.
I love Paul George.
I think Paul George is a
Oh, I'm
bum.
sorry. He completely destroyed his calf, his shin, his tibia and fibia.
I don't know. I think Paul George is.
Where's Kevin Ware? Oh, is he not on this? Yeah, because he destroyed his tibia and fibia.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? When did that happen?
That was a long time ago, man.
2017, 2018?
Something like that.
He blew his leg out? They have Cade Cunningham? I don't know. Devin Booker would be
Booker.
31.
Wow.
He's like the oldest, youngest guy in the NBA.
Because he's a beast, man. I love him.
Yeah. And they still got, like, look at that team. That team is gross.
Filthy.
You got,
Filthy.
they got rid of Chris Paul for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, but that's a good. That's
So
a
like
good
Bradley
pickup.
Beal,
Bradley Beal is so good.
Devin
at defense.
Booker, Kevin Durant. Who else is over there? And Ayton.
Oh yeah.
DeAndre Ayton. Because
Wow.
they didn't get rid of him either. Scoot Henderson, I could see that.
Scoot.
I can see Scoot Henderson being... He'd be 24. Wow. That's so crazy to think about. That in 2027 and 28, half the guy... Like, LeBron's 100% gone.
Yeah.
You know, like... I mean, unless he finds something that he
Yeah.
takes and he's sticking around. But I'm curious who they have. Yeah, Anthony Edwards, I feel like, too. He's a beast. I like him. It's a shame he's on the Timberwolves. Once he gets off the Timberwolves, he's going to make some...
Yeah,
he's going to make some
something will
noise. Yeah, he'll make some noise.
That's what you got to do as a rookie. You got to, if you can show out on a bad team, it just makes you so much better.
All right, ready? Unpopular opinion. He's going to suck this year.
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama is going to suck this year. I think he has got so much hype on him, and he like the first game that we like. I remember it was like his first game playing in the NBA. You know, like in preseason in like the summer league. And it was just horrific to watch. It was horrific. And then it was like, all right, the second game he came, and he was like, all right, yeah, it's all right. I know how to play basketball. I'm just kidding. I got all you guys. But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be relevant around that time still, unless he blows every tall person, tall skinny person blows a leg out. He's 7 foot, 7 something, right?
Yeah. I just don't like him right now because he's rocking that Nelly Band-Aid.
I don't even think he knows who that is. They have Giannis. Giannis would be an old school vet
Oh, yeah.
around then.
Oh, my God.
How many more championships do you think Giannis wins?
See, do you think he's going to stay with Milwaukee his whole career? Or
No.
think he's going to move around,
No.
right? I think he'll
I think
move
he'll try to
around
win
somewhere.
one more.
I
I
don't
think
know.
he'll try to win one more with Milwaukee.
I don't know if he'll win another one with Milwaukee.
Really?
I don't know. He's got the team is good around him, but he needs another superstar to. If he had I'm trying to like him and Kyrie Irving. If they somehow got together,
Giannis and Kyrie?
I feel like they would match each other so perfect.
I don't know. I feel like that's a.
Obviously, that's a dream statement. but
Yeah. Well, where would they go?
bring them both to New York, baby.
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I mean, I guess I can see that.
No, it doesn't need to be Kyrie. I'm just saying, I just think he needs someone else to hold the floor. Who's their point guard right now
Who?
for the Milwaukee? Don't they have
Drew Holiday? Still?
Drew Holiday's old, ain't he? A young, fast cat that can keep up with Giannis.
Or maybe it's Brandon Jennings. Yeah, Drew Holiday. Chris Middleton's done.
Yeah, Chris Middleton.
Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but he's done.
See, that's why I don't think another one, unless they need to bring people in around him now.
They got Jay Crowder.
Yeah, Jay Crowder, like these, then they're just simple role players. He doesn't have another star to be with him. Not that he needs another star, obviously. He can obviously control the floor enough, but having some help with him, The unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like that's...
Chris Middleton's a spot-up shooter. I mean...
I don't know. He's a mess. I don't think he plays another... how old is he?
He's got to be old, too. I mean...
32.
That's
Well,
not
actually,
that
no, he's
old.
not
All
actually
right,
old.
so...
I just know he's got a big problem with injuries. I know that. I know he kind of really tumbled last year. He played on Detroit? I didn't know that. Did you know that? Middleton played on Detroit for one season?
No idea. That's why he got drafted?
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess so. Traded him. Yeah, so those numbers were really down. Look at those numbers from last year. 177 field goals made out of 406 attempted.
Wow, that's horrible.
That's his worst year that he's had. Even 3-point percentage-wise, he was 31%.
I mean, that's not horrible. But,
Yeah, but
from what he used to be,
what he was doing, yeah.
No, it's still pretty bad. He shouldn't be shooting that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Rebounds were down. I mean, granted, how many games did he play? I don't know if he played a full...
No one plays a full 82 anymore.
He played 33 games last year. And we started 19 of them. So we came off the bench for
That's
about
wild.
a decent portion of those
That's what I'm
games.
saying. He's just a spot-up shooter now. He doesn't...
I don't know. I think... Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think he's that anymore.
Well, no, obviously not. He's shooting like shit.
I just... I don't... When does... I know 2K comes out Friday.
It does?
Yeah, the 2K comes out Friday. Go pick it up, 2K. It's going to be awful again, like every year.
Same thing as every year.
Same thing. Just more expensive.
Yep.
And they just had to throw Kobe on that disc this year.
Always.
It's
either Kobe or Jordan every year.
Yeah,
I mean...
I know. But they got to wait till when? When's the next time they can throw Kobe on the cover after they do it this year?
Are they going to do Jordan next year? Then they'll do Kobe.
No, there's no reason to do Jordan next year. I mean, it's not...
There's no reason
the 25th anniversary. Here's another... Yeah.
Exactly. They love to do it. They put Jordan on anything.
The Kobe thing is like, oh, why are you going to do that to me? Why?
Yeah, no, I have to buy it.
No, I have to buy this awful game.
Buy the most expensive version possible.
Yeah. Of course, they can't make the Kobe version like $70.
Of course not.
It's like $100. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Realistically, the better bundle in that was you buy like the 25th anniversary edition, but it wasn't Kobe cover, and they gave you League Pass, and they gave you for like $150. And League Pass in itself is like $100 for a year.
Oh yeah. That's
so like you're basically paying $50 for
the whole
2K.
game?
Yeah,
that's nothing.
But there's no Kobe covers.
So I can't do that.
Can't do that one. Unfortunately, can't do that one. But yeah, so anything else you want to go over?
Pretty satisfied.
No. All right, cool. All right, so that's our. We're the Athletic Lounge.
Athletic Lounge.
Yeah, come back next week. We're gonna probably try to do weekly, like every Tuesday. Have it uploaded by Tuesday morning. Just usually right after after the football games and stuff like that. So everything will kind of be set, and we'll have it better. We can kind of look at what happened this week and so forth. So, all right, join us next time. Thank you so much.